G'day and welcome back to Ran Story. Last time we spent a lot of time kind of building up linking material, the bits that kind of linked some of the interviews and scenes together. I'm actually going to do a little bit more on that this time because I thought of a few more words. Basic words like, hello, hey, bye, that kind of thing, to kind of see if we can get the start and end of sessions. Goodbye. Here we go.
Nothing else happened that night. We talked, then I said goodbye. Then next week I was sitting in the bar again and there he was.
Ah,
And
that's
again
the date thing.
He offered to buy me a meal.
Eve meeting Simon.
I told him I had already eaten, and so we got chips and egg on the beach instead. When we said goodbye, he asked me to kiss him. Romantic.
Okay. Oh, that was even an achievement. Romantic. So then, thanks.
Thanks. Please find Simon. I love him so much.
That's the end of the first interview. There we go. Second
Just the
interview?
one sugar.
Ah, yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah.
camera recording?
Okay, sure. And then this one?
Black no sugar.
Okay,
Thanks.
there we go. That's more stuff from the drinks. I don't know why I keep, focusing so much on these. But I think it's interesting. Just to see if that material is there. So, I mean, yeah, I think we're out of
He was
these.
wearing a shirt. It's a blue turtleneck shirt and jeans.
And I keep running
He has a
across
watch.
this, like,
It's a
stuff
really
about
nice
Simon. Who cares
gift
about
from
Simon?
His boss,
Oh, wait.
Eric.
Okay.
He had his coat, a long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear.
I really appreciate that this game doesn't pause when you alt-tab. Because it's, something I'm doing constantly to take care of my own notes.
I'm not sure what Strange would be, but he hasn't been acting odd. He's been busy at work, but nothing too stressful.
Okay. Now we go adopted. Nope. Miscarried. Wait, adopt. Let's just do that. For some reason, that's not a real word. Adopt. Nope. So now we will go back to the baby. Thought that was meant to work. The baby, yes, we did do that. This is why you keep these things recorded. Do I still have infertile? Search. Ah, here we go.
I think it was that time, the first time, at the house, in his bed, that I got pregnant. Amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
This fucking magic sperm. And they say lightning doesn't strike twice. I didn't tell him. I missed 3 periods. I had pretty irregular periods anyway, but 3.
Okay.
I had always thought we were infertile. Both of us. I didn't tell him. Just waited. Hannah and I were meeting for our birthday, and I told her because I thought she would be happy for us both.
This seems pretty bad. Okay. That's the most surprising thing. Okay. Let's go with birthday. Find out more about that.
Yes, that's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that.
That would be really lovely to know what that's referring to. Wait, 5. Yeah. So no, that they're always the same for
It
this.
was my birthday, like you said. We were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present.
This was their last time seeing each other, maybe?
No. Well, yes. He found out on my birthday. I told him I was pregnant.
Okay.
From when I woke up. Okay. I woke up. Simon was already up, and he made me birthday breakfast of eggs Benedict.
This is nice,
We both
having
had to
this
go to work, so we
recounting
saved
of
presents
things.
till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake. Children sang me happy birthday. Then I came home. The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. Turned into a big argument. Simon left. I was furious. I wanted to get as far away as I could and get some space to think. So I left.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag this with summary. Let's go with summary as that. Sure, done. And that sticks around good.
A week or so ago. It would have been the Saturday before my birthday. You know, I get like that on the weekends, have a lie-in, then want to get up and blitz the house.
Okay. Yep, I do not have any context for that. Oh, right. So you actually have to hit the refresh button to have this show the new details. We're definitely covering more ground. Let's go with wedding. I didn't really see anything there. Well, maybe looking up Eggs Benedict could be
I
interesting.
guess you could call it that, but we were both happy to get married. It was a beautiful wedding. We had our first dance to Come Back and Stay. I'm not sure if that's a good wedding song, but I loved it. I chose it. I mean, it was genuinely our first dance. We'd never danced together before. It was probably awful to watch, but I enjoyed it. It felt like it was just me and Simon for that moment. Just the two of us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this
Okay.
year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste.
Diane, I
At the
don't
time,
seem to have
he wants to eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
Simon's Diane. I'm not sure how you spell Diane. I wasn't looking at the screen at the time. And then locations, we definitely should add Glasgow.
No. The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents. There was no way I could follow,
Mm-hmm.
so we were separated again.
Okay, yep, separated by
I stayed in the attic.
Simon.
It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist.
Yeah,
I
that
would
would
sneak out,
be...
but in case anyone recognised me, I started wearing a wig. Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant. But I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers. Drunk guys I'd met in clubs, parks and alleyways. I was 17.
banging everyone. I see.
It felt like I was being punished.
Because she needs to be
It
pregnant
was
to
how
match
it
the
was.
whole setup.
I had to stop when one of the guys gave me an STD. When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier. I found it hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time
The
to
question
become
is,
people?
if this is true,
And that seemed like the
Hannah
right
and
thing to do,
Eve-
but neither of us wanted it.
two different subjects of interviews?
We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
That seems unrealistic. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's go. I mean, I kind of want to chase that, but I'm not sure. Like Simon's place. River. River is empty. Twin. We have more stuff for Twin. We do.
Twins? Really? Are you really asking me that question?
Incredulity. Okay.
Are you out of your mind? Twins?
That's not actually helping answer the question. Dang it.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper up in our attic. Had a pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed
I
with
should
everything
look
she
up
did.
engagement as well.
And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line.
Oh, and
things.
divorce sounds like a good one as well. Although that probably shouldn't go in past. Should go somewhere else. I'm just gonna put it in a separate section. And here we go. Engagement. Let's go with engaged then. Engage. No. Okay. No mention of, like, there's mention of weddings. No mention of getting engaged. Sounds like it was a shotgun wedding. So, you know, could have caused problems there. Sister.
When she went home, Simon had a birthday tea waiting. Afterwards, she told Simon about me, told him I was pregnant.
Oh, wow.
She
Oh,
wanted
that's
me
how
to
you
move
found
in
out on the
with
birthday.
this sister he didn't know she had.
The sister that he had been banging.
She knew that instant. The look on his face.
Ah. Because she just knew that Eve was pregnant. And it didn't know that Eve was pregnant with
She
Simon's
sent him out
kid.
of the house, kicked him out.
Yeah,
Called me
okay.
up, crying, and I went round. I guess I had a feeling I could hear something was wrong in her voice, but I wasn't sure what it was.
Yeah.
She called me sister on the phone. She never calls me that.
Yep, these are some of the later entries.
My sister is gone.
It's so weird bouncing between all of
She's
them.
never coming back.
Okay. Gone, never coming back. That's right by the last one, which I'm pretty sure is one of the ones from the very first search term. Okay, I'm just going to look up guitar, even though I think we already... No, we didn't. Okay, cool.
No. No, Simon didn't play guitar. He wasn't very musical. He liked to listen, but he was tone deaf.
Wasn't Simon like the bar and that kind of thing?
Yes. Yeah, it's my guitar.
Okay, right. That makes sense, I guess. I guess they found a guitar in the apartment. Let's go with church.
No. I was 15. Carl was older.
Carl.
17.
Oh yeah, I've got Carl written down.
I was really into him, regardless of how he actually behaved. Lots of drunken teenage sex. We did it in a church
Classy.
once. It's stupid.
Okay.
So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months. It was sad, but those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know? Family.
Okay, now let's go with... I had church bells written down, which is why I wrote that out. Let's go with church bells, or rather just bells and then church
We
bells.
loved our cat, Domino.
Well, I'm gonna go with
He
domino.
had this little bell around his neck to stop him from killing birds in the garden. And we used to write each other notes and put them in the bell, and we could send them to each other. Mum found some of the notes once, and she thought I was just writing to myself because our handwriting was identical. And we had our own words for things.
I
so
should look up
She
identical.
didn't quite understand them anyway.
Interesting. And just... So, and then I'm pretty sure church bells won't show up anymore. Yep. But identical. Identical sounds like a search I should try. Nope. Okay. Domino. I definitely want to find out more about the cat. Oh.
No, no cat. My parents had a cat before they died called Domino. It was this little black thing with white dots. We never did anything about
Sounds
the cat, but
adorable.
if you were thin, you could maybe squeeze through it.
Wait, what?
No, no cat.
Cat flap. Okay, gotcha. Does the cat flap come up? Ah! Not cat falp.
This other person doesn't exist.
Okay,
I don't
so
know
she
what
gets
the woman's
asked.
wig is, but it could be anything.
Oh, right, of course, wig.
Have you looked at the cat flap?
Okay. And then let's just look up cat.
When we weren't together, we'd send secret messages by tapping out a code that we'd learned from a book, the knock code. Some
Wig.
prisoners of war would use. We'd tap them out on radiator pipes or the attic floor.
Code. Oh, that's what the tapping was about. So what I really want to know is what this means, but I don't know Morse code and I'm not going to look it up. But I'm going to...
Dad thought we had mice. Didn't find any. Bought a cat anyway.
Cute. Okay. Here, tapping. Explained. Yeah, so I'm probably just going to look that up at some point, and maybe I'll include the meaning in the video. How are we doing here? Yep, and that definitely explains some of the other bits. Let's go with... Let's just quickly check divorce. Nope, no mention of divorce. But the wig thing seems pretty good.
A wig? You mean... But what type of wig? No, I've never worn a wig. What kind of wig? This was about 9. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry, the kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise. I had my wig on from performing and she tore it off. Eventually we grew tired of fighting and I left.
Ooh, fight, row, argument. That sounds like interesting words to look up. Fight. Fighting. Ah! There we go.
No. I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said. He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
I think there may have been... I think I get a sense of what's happened. Without actually going into who killed Simon and why Simon is missing. But it relies on, like, this story about the sister being true. And I guess then them getting another person in.
He never runs off. He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way. Yes. He left after the argument. It was about 8 o'clock.
Time... Do I have a time category? No. I'm gonna go with... time... argument 8 o'clock. Okay. Now, let's go... We've already searched blonde, haven't we? No, we haven't. Okay. We just searched wig. Blonde. Really? Okay. Blonde wig. Blonde hair. Aha!
Really? Okay. Here's the rest. Oh, they laid a body on the doctor. Oh, the wind and
So we got the second half of The Wind and the Rain.
fiddler with a fiddle came walking by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made a fiddle bow of her long hair. Oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, he made a fiddle bow of her long blonde hair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
So this is one of the missing ones.
Yes, he made fiddle pegs from her finger bones. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. That made a fiddle out of
This is such a weird bit.
oh, the wind and rain. The sound could pierce a heart of stone. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. But the only tune that the fiddle could play was oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, the only tune that the fiddle could play was oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
This is like the only time
There's evidence against you.
I have heard anything from the detective or the interviewer. But yeah, okay. That was really cool to see. Don't think it's helpful, but it was really cool to see. Morse. Nope. Okay, nothing there. I would like to get the translations of the codes, but I don't have them. Alright, maybe we should do more about some of these other bits and pieces. Like, maybe we should find out more about Simon. Maybe it is time. Although, I kind of like the idea of like trying to find out about Simon last. We're getting there. So, let's start by looking up this Diane. Diane, got that way? Yes. Oh, more guitar stuff.
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. They get on so well.
Arguing is another thing I.
Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane.
Okay. Cool. Oop.
Not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house.
Who's Diane?
Sometimes Eric. His
Oh,
boss,
of course,
and
Eric's
would come
wife.
For dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off CFAX, and I did my Lloyd.
CFAX would probably make more context, make more sense to me if I was from the UK.
Have you ever eaten fennel?
It is a relatively unusual ingredient. Also, that is an achievement. Have you ever eaten fennel?
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
Cool.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
Okay. Cool. That gives us more. I mean, one of the interesting things about this is you can find out number of clips. So if I now look up Eric, there'll be many more than 5. There's 14, but you only get the first 5. So you kind of need to add another term to try and add more.
Cavalier. And a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look
Okay, van. That's another thing.
Over there now, parked on the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
Keys to. Whoops, sorry. Little bit of a hiccup there.
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash. But
Okay.
Eric convinced him to get one.
Yep, okay. So if we look for Eric and Bus, we should cut it down. Yep, sure. Thing is, we don't know how many of these we've seen. Let's go with Eric and work. Eric and dinner. And Eric and watch. I think, yeah, okay. It'd be difficult to find more, probably. Okay. So let's, whoops, search watch. Coming up on the last point at which I should do
It
things.
happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered.
Okay.
We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone.
So they
Took them down
swapped.
to the cellar. We knew we had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later.
Okay.
We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch.
Oh wow.
That was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
Okay. That is pretty significant. Also, chit chat. How's it going down there? No. Almost. Okay, I'll hang a bit longer. Buzz up when you're ready. That's kind of neat that you get this. But yeah, like this is the point at which you can say, yeah, I'm done.
Yes, I understand my rights. No, I don't need a lawyer.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, no. So, yeah, I would love to find more of the lie detector thing so I can kind of judge some of that. But, yeah. Getting to see that was really interesting, and I think it's a good point to stop. So where are we at? What we've done is we've kind of, while deliberately avoiding investigating the initial stuff, we've basically been pushing more on the surrounding characters and the surrounding developments. I've stumbled across a confession, an explanation of events that I don't actually know. Like, I don't know the significance of the broken mirror. But what the story I have at this point is you've got Hannah and Eve, who are identical twins, separated but not by much at birth, that kind of reunite with one leading a hidden life in the attic. They communicate, all of that, but one of them meets a guy, sleeps with him, and gets pregnant. Those two get married, and they kind of have to separate because the other one cannot continue the impersonation when they don't live in the same home and they're not pregnant. But Hannah loses the kid. Eve also meets up with Simon and starts sleeping with him, and then Eve gets pregnant. And then this comes out. Simon is murdered, and they try and cover it up. That's what I'm thinking. But there's a whole lot of other material I want to look into. Like, I would like to find out more about the initial stuff to do with the murder as well. Yeah. Alright. Until next time. Have a great day. And if you've been enjoying these videos, please, hit that like or subscribe button.